Hello! My name is Literary Haley and I love to talk about books, specifically romance books where audiobooks are my jam. I have 6 books that are going to be my July hopefuls. Usually this list would be a lot longer and I would want to read a lot more, but we are going to be moving. We're going to be in a new location and a new space, so I don't want to put like too much on my plate. My hopefuls are not my TBR. I've called them my TBR in the past and I've changed the way that I've worded it because I never stick to a TBR, but these are some of the books that I just hope to read during the month of July. Starting off, we have AntiHero by Sarah Kate. I am actually on Sarah Kate's ARC team, so I got this as an e-ARC. This book comes out July 14th, I believe, so I have a few weeks to read it. I already started it, not gonna lie, I'm about 20% in. This is an opposites attract. He is the son of a pastor, preacher, however you want to say it. So there's going to be some religious trauma in this. I really loved her Salacious Players Club series, so I'm hoping that I will enjoy this one just as much. Aphrodite and the Duke by J.J. McAvoy. This is a historical romance, and all I've seen is if you like Bridgerton, then you'll like this, and that's all I needed to know. For a little bit more context, it looks like it's going to be a second chance romance, and I love second chance romances. I also really love historicals, so I'm really excited to read this one. I do own the physical copy of this, and I have the audio on reserve from the library, so that's how I'm probably gonna do this. I'm debating on maybe getting the book, but we'll see. All the Pretty Things series by Monica James. I have been eyeballing this series for a while. I've seen very few people talk about this. I've never read a Monica James book before. These covers though, I'm obsessed with. Book 1 is Bad Saint, book 2 is Fallen Saint, and book 3 is Forever My Saint, and this is a dark romance. The blurb says that she's on her honeymoon with her fiance when she is kidnapped, and I don't know, but I was just like, yeah, I need that. That sounds wonderful. That sounds good. I do own the audios of this, and then I have the ebooks on reserve with my library right now. So, and I already started book 1, and I think I'm about 20% into this one as well, and I'm obsessed. Crooked Paradise by Eva Chase and Harlow King. This is a Why Choose. Now I have the full series. I don't know how many books it is. I think it's 3, so maybe a trilogy. I have like the omnibus of them. And it's an arranged marriage, and I love those too. But it's to bring 2 gangs together, and the blurb says that the fiance unalives her whole family. So it's gonna be dark, and I'm excited. I own the audio of this, and this is available on KU, so that's how I will read these. Darling Venom by Parker S. Huntington. I've seen this float around on Book Talk quite a bit. I have a few mutuals who absolutely love this, but I've managed to avoid all talk about it, any spoilers or anything like that. The only thing that I've seen is people crying and it just being super emotional, and that is all that I know about this book. I'm ready for my heart to be shattered. It's gonna be heavy. I own the audio of this, and it's on KU, and that's how I'll read this one. The last book I want to talk about is Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. I read my first Megan Brandy book last month. It was Dirty Curve, and I freaking love that book so much. That one was a baseball romance. I talked about it in my last video, and it's so good. So I'm really excited to read this one just because I had such a great time reading her previous book. This one is, I don't know if it's the same, but it's college football, and I think maybe it's a love triangle, which I've always thought I hated love triangles, and then last month I read Easy Virtue and Sweetest Venom by Mia Asher, and I was in love. Like, that's one of my top favorite reads from last month. So I'm really excited to give another love triangle a try, so we'll see how it goes. I do own the audio of this one, and it's on KU, and that's how I'll read this one. Those are some of my July hopefuls. Hopefully I can manage to read at least half of these on my list. I think I have a pretty good balance between I have a historical, I have a dark, I have sad and emotional, and then I have maybe a feel good. So hopefully it's a good month. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.